Link TV, connecting you to the world. Link TV is viewer supported. Watch more at linktv.org.
The Gaza Strip is mourning its new martyrs who were killed in Israel's brutal airstrikes on the two neighborhoods of al-Shuja'eiya and al-Zaitoun as tension mounts on the border area between Gaza and occupied Palestine.
The Jewish holiday of Purim ended on Mother's Day. Israel ended its holiday by entering a new phase of military escalation against the Gaza Strip, in which children were even targeted with artilleries.
What are they guilty of? They're guilty of being children, of being Palestinian. That's their sin.
For this woman, Mother's Day was the last holiday she would spend with her son, who was martyred while playing soccer in front of their house. 5 artillery shells targeted her son and 3 others, blowing them to pieces.
This is the blood of a martyr. This is the blood of a martyr. And this here is also the blood of a martyr. This is where my nephew was when he was killed. And my other nephew was killed right there. What is their crime? What is the crime of an 8-year-old, of a 10-year-old? What are those children guilty of? And my dear uncle was also martyred. And my cousin, a 3-year-old child, God only knows what condition he's in. O world, tell us, what are they guilty of? God alone is sufficient for us, and he is the trustee of our affairs. This is all we can say. God alone is sufficient for us, and you are our trustee against them. That's all.
They launched 2 missiles. The first one injured them, the second one killed them. It was deliberate. This is a massacre of children, and those who committed this massacre will be prosecuted in front of the entire world. They say there's international law. Don't they say laws exist? They should be prosecuted in front of the world. What are these children guilty of? What are their sins? By God, they were in pieces, in pieces.
A few hours later, the occupation's warplanes repeated the artillery shelling, killing 5 resistance fighters from al-Quds brigades, the military wing of the Palestinian Islamic Jihad. The bloody day led to the deaths of 9 martyrs. Their funerals were held by the public on a day declared by the government as the day of mourning their souls. The people who came out for the martyrs' funeral procession are fully aware that Israel carefully and deliberately chose the timing of its crime, as the world is preoccupied with the Arab people's revolutions. Its goal is to halt the internal political movement aimed at achieving reconciliation. This new crime reminds us of what happened 2 years ago, but the resistance reaffirms that the balance of power is different now. According to Israeli sources, the resistance has upgraded its missiles and can now reach the occupied city of Ashdod, located over 40 kilometers from Gaza. This is the furthest the resistance missiles have reached since the beginning of the struggle. Eyewitnesses confirmed that a surface-to-air missile was launched towards an Israeli helicopter hovering above the Strip's central regions.
We don't discuss our capabilities. Even before the Ashdod missile was launched, we never said that we have missiles that can travel 45 kilometers. Those were the enemy's claims. However, right now, when the time was right, we used them. For this reason, we expect operations. I don't think there will be a wide-scale operation. Rather, an assassination of a local issue, as is being said, and partial invasions. All the issues will be dealt with in the right way. If there's a wide-scale campaign, I think all lines will be crossed, and the enemy will be the only one responsible.
So the resistance does not expect Israel's bullying of children and targeting of resistance members to turn into a wider-scale war on Gaza. But if the Ministry of War does launch a war, today is different than yesterday, and tomorrow will not be the same as today.
My son is 12 years old, but when he's 20, I will give him a weapon and tell him, go. Go get your vengeance.
Mohammed Al-Madhoun, New TV, Gaza, Palestine.
This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Link TV is the only U.S. network dedicated to global and national news, uncompromising documentaries, and diverse cultural programs. Programs which connect you to the world.